Good morning, Who That Nation. Welcome back to the Who That Nation podcast. Um, got some stuff to talk about today, man. As you know, well, we all seen it. The Saints out the playoffs for the third straight year, and man, it's frustrating, man. It's just frustrating. It's frustrating, but Who That Nation, man. Well, like I said, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you guys to my new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Um, Tuesday morning, kind of cold here where I'm at, man. But let's get into it, Who That Nation. Let's just get right into this, man. You know how I do. I don't like to procrastinate. I like to get right straight to the point. Okay, so we got the game against the Falcons. We knew the situation coming into this game. We knew what needed to happen for the Saints to get into the playoffs. We needed Carolina to beat Tampa. We needed Chicago to beat Green Bay, or Arizona to beat Seattle, and Arizona to beat Seattle. So neither one of those things happened. On brand, like I said, I didn't want to be right about this Who That Nation, but like I said before, every time the Saints are in this situation, it never works out. It just never works out for them. So I'm not surprised by that, man. I mean, you did have a chance with the way how those games was unfolding, but ultimately you didn't get there, you know. So uh, nothing happened for you. So except you won, but let's get into the Atlanta game, man. Didn't get to see the first quarter. I was at church Sunday. Got out of church late Sunday, so I didn't really get to see the first quarter of it, or almost the second half of the second quarter too. So, but man, Atlanta went right down and scored, man, 7-0. Um, Saints came back and countered with the A.T. Perry touchdown. Damn good throw by Derek Carr. Nice pump fake. Good catch by A.T. Perry, who's been coming on as of late. Back and forth game, man. Atlanta comes right back down and score with B.J. Robinson with the 71-yarder receiving touchdown. And it just was a back and forth game, man, the first half, man. Ended up being 17-17 at the half. And I was like, whoa, this is at that time I was watching the Carolina game, score watching, you know what I'm saying, and seeing how it was going. I was like, well, Carolina's keeping it close, but the Saints gonna have to get their act together, especially on defense. Second half though, they came out, man, with a fire, man. Got the interception. Alontae Taylor got his second interception, back-to-back weeks with an interception. Shout out to Alontae Taylor. I think he ever since the benching he has balled out. He's took it on his chin, man, and kept battling. And shout out to him for that, man. He's been playing out of position all year. Tried to slack on the thing, but you know, man, it's good to see him get 2 interceptions on the year. So they went right down to score after the turnover with the Chris Olave touchdown. I think they got a 3-and-out the next drive. They went Rashid Shaheed, that's when he scored the long pass. Derek Carr was out there willing and dealing Sunday, man, and I'm gonna do a segment about this maybe later on this week or next week about how Derek Carr played as of late, man. I think those last 5 games, man, I checked those stats, and Derek Carr he was, like I said, touchdown interception ratio, man, he probably was one of the hottest quarterbacks, you know what I'm saying, in the league, you know. So 14 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, the last 5 games, that's damn good. And I was on Derek Carr all year. I was on him, you know what I'm saying. I didn't like the way he was playing and stuff like that, but I got to give him credit for how he played those last 5 games. But like I said, Atlanta score was 31-17 after that Rashid Shaheed touchdown, and they just kept going, man, and just the game got out of control for Atlanta. And the Saints, man, they just kept scoring. You know what I'm saying? Kendra Miller, I thought he ran hard. Good to see him get his first career touchdown. Like I said, the young guys stepped up in this game, man. You can't say they didn't. They stepped up in this game, and you got the whole situation with the kneel down score, man. Everybody's talking about this. Man, like I said with this, man, I don't really care about that. I'm not gonna take it as serious like everybody's been talking about this the last couple of days. Who cares about this? Who cares? Oh well, I mean, yes. Do you think Dennis Allen called for the victory formation for him to take a kneel and they overruled it? Yes, they did. Oh well, they tried to get Jamal Williams a touchdown. Hey, it is what it is. Nobody cares about none of that. Because none of that doesn't matter in the big picture of things. Like, yes, you can say Dennis Allen has lost the locker room. He's been lost a lot. He's lost this shit. He's lost fans. You know what I'm saying? So, he's lost a lot. So, who cares about that, man? I don't care about that, Who That Nation. I'm just going to be real. Like, I don't like how everybody's making this a big deal. Yeah, you can say it's a big deal, but in the grand scheme of things, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. What matters is this team did not go to the playoffs this year with this easy ass schedule. That's what matters. Like all that. Oh well, man. It's the last game of the damn season. We're not going to the damn playoffs. We're up on Atlanta. Atlanta's a rival. So who cares about that, man? Oh well, Arthur Smith. Who gives a damn about Arthur Smith and how he felt? I didn't like that how Dennis Allen handled that whole situation with the you know what I'm saying, just letting Arthur Smith just get on your ass in front of you. Oh motherfucking well. Who gives a damn about Arthur Smith? Arthur Smith was just mad. Yeah, okay, he could have been mad about the touchdown. But Arthur Smith, main thing he was mad at because he know his ass was fired after this damn game. So nobody cares about what Arthur Smith thinks, man. He's just trying to take that. Who gives a damn? I can give a damn about what Arthur Smith thinks. But what I didn't like is how the coaches just sit there and just let them just get on your ass. And you come out, as soon as the game over, you say, well, the players, they went rogue on me. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't a call. That's not what we about. Man, after the season you just had, let this damn team do whatever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't saying just like let them do whatever like that. But I mean, like, who gives a damn, man? Like, for you to just come out there and just say, well, that's not what we're about and stuff like that, man. I wish you would have handled that in-house more instead of just getting on the players about it. Oh, well, man. Jameis Winston, you know what I'm saying? I understand where he was coming from. And you can say what you want to say and feel how you want to feel about that situation. But at the end of the day, we know the situation with Jameis Winston and Dennis Allen. Maybe that was Jameis Winston saying, fuck you to Dennis Allen on his way out. He already know he's not coming back. So, I don't, like, you already put me in at the, you know what I'm saying, the last minutes of the game and stuff like that. So, you can go however you want to go with it, man. But at the end of the day, in the grand scheme of things, in the big ass picture that we're looking at with this team, none of that shit doesn't matter. What matters is this team failed to reach the postseason for the third straight year, the second straight year under Dennis Allen's watch. So, and this year you had an easy schedule. So, I could care less about none of that. I'm looking at the big picture of things. Like, and in the big picture of things, I can't say the Saints played good the last couple of weeks. Last 5 games, they won 4 of the last 5, but it's not good enough, man. It's not good enough. And why should we as fans just be happy with winning 4 of our last 5? Playing good down the stretch, closing out the season strong, playing good the last 2 weeks. That doesn't even have us in the damn playoffs, man. Like, so, all for now, man, it's too little too late. Like I said in the previous video, man, after the Tampa Bay game, I just feel like it was too little too late. Because you shouldn't have lost all these games, man. Like, that's what it comes down to. You should have played better. Now, I did like what Dennis Allen said about that when he said, this is the bed they made, they got to lay in it. Yeah, y'all do. Because at the end of the day, you have to just look at things for what it is, man. You got to look at things for what it is, Who That Nation. This team underachieved with a weak-ass schedule. You didn't have a lot of mountain of injuries earlier in the year when you had your players. So that's what I'm saying. If you knew this game, if you knew this season, you want to be special this season. You want to have a good season. You got to take advantage of games you're supposed to win. The Green Bay game, you shouldn't have lost. That's why you're out the playoffs. The Minnesota game, the Atlanta game, the Texans game, man, you had way too many opportunities to win, and you didn't win. So that's what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to, Who That Nation. Like, this up on Green Bay 17-0, man, is why you're out the playoffs. You wouldn't need Green Bay to lose if you would have just beat Green Bay ass when you had them up. So same shit every year. You know what I'm saying? So Who That Nation, that's my takeaway from it, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I liked how the offense, you know what I'm saying, played down the stretch of the year, but it took too long for them to get there. You need a new offensive coordinator. You got a lot of stuff to address. You got a lot of stuff to address in the offseason. You just gotta nail every move you make in the offseason. You have to nail it. Because of this disappointing year you just had. So, man, this is crazy. But everybody want to talk about the Arthur Smith stuff, the players over. Man, I don't care about none of that. I'm focused on the big picture of things, man. This team just underachieved. And, man, Who That Nation, we got all this offseason to, I promise you, man, we got all this offseason to talk about this team. How it's gonna look going forward, man. Which players stay, which coaches stay. We're gonna talk about a lot of stuff, man, because this is just unacceptable to me, and it's frustrating, man. If you're a real fan, man, this is frustrating because, like, damn, man, now this team wanna show who they is, man. Show the you know what I'm saying, what's the word I'm looking for? Show the potential of this team, man, that we all thought this team was, man. They just wasn't playing like it in the beginning of the year, man. That's what it just hurts and it's frustrating because me being a football fan, yes, man, I wanted my fucking team in the playoffs, man. I hate this time of the year and my team is at the house. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to watch the playoffs because I like football. I watch football. But you damn right I want to see my team in there, man. The way how they was playing, if they could have played how they played the last couple of weeks, and if they could have messed around and won a division, Carolina would have beat Tampa, and they would have, you know what I'm saying, they already had beat Atlanta. They would have gave Philly a run, man. Like, really, they might have could have beat Philly, you know what I'm saying, with the way how Philly's playing. So, it just sucks, man. But if was a fifth. That's what this team is. That's my new nickname for the Saints. They just if was a fifth ass team, man. So, but that's my team, man, and I'm gonna ride with them, man. But it's major changes need to be made, man. Major changes need to be made this offseason. But Who That Nation, man. Like I said, damn good game from them. Blew out the Falcons. I don't give a damn about what Arthur Smith thinks, man. I don't give a damn how he feels. I just wish Dennis Allen would have just, you know what I'm saying, not let this coach just get on your ass like that. I understand the victory formation thing, and they didn't know if they was going to run a play or not. Man, at the end of the day, it's the last game of the season. Both of these teams are out the playoff. Nobody gives a damn at the end of the day. Everybody want to make this as a big storyline. Nobody gives a damn about this. A real fan, we don't. I don't. I'm going to speak for me. I don't. Because both teams are out the playoffs. There's teams that are playing this week, and there's a lot of teams that ain't. The Saints and the Falcons are not one of those teams that's going to be playing this weekend. So, and that's my big picture thing of it. Like, so I don't care about that. But Who That Nation, man, it's it's a major, like I said, it's a major change that need to be made this offseason for this team to be competent, man. Because if you 9-8, that's a winning record. But with that schedule, you're not gonna have that schedule next year, and you have to address your offensive line, your defensive line. You got other areas. I think you're good at receiver, man. Like I said, with some of these skilled players on offense, the future is bright. Like, the future is bright, man. That kid A.T. Perry's coming on, man. And you combine him with Olave, Shaheed, if Jawan Johnson can keep growing, man, you got some nice skill players. Kendre Miller, Kamara still here. You know what I'm saying? So, man, the future is bright, man. Like you can honestly say the Saints might not have it all together, man, but they got some nice receivers, man. We do have some nice receivers. So, Who Dat Nation? Man, this is where we at, man. This is where we at. Without the playoffs, the third straight year sucks, man. And I just watched Cam Jordan interview not too long ago, man. He was talking about it, man. He said whether it's 41-17 or 48-17, man, it didn't get us into the playoffs. So it sucks, man. Like, it sucks being this time of year, man. Because playoff football, it ain't nothing like playoff football, man. So for the Saints to not be in it and you let Tampa win this division, man, it's... But like I said, Who Dat Nation, we will see how stuff go with this team. We already know they're keeping Dennis Allen as the coach, so that is what it is. At least you need to get you an offensive coordinator that can get the best out of Derek Carr sooner. But I think this year with these players, with him, man, this be his first year here. I think he's getting. I think it should be a little better next year with the way how he's with the chemistry and everything. So we'll see. We'll see, Who Dat Nation. We'll see. But Who Dat Nation, man, I just wanted to make this video today. Talk about the Saints, man. They're out the playoffs for the third straight year. We know they gotta get better. We're gonna do some more videos this week, man. Recap this season. I'm gonna do some wild card predictions for the game for the games this weekend, man. Maybe Friday. We'll see, but let's see, Who Dat Nation, man. Like I said, I just want to talk to y'all about that. Y'all keep liking, y'all keep subscribing, keep coming, you know what I'm saying? All that, man. I appreciate it all, man. Like I said, I'm trying to get this channel to grow more for this year. So by the time football season get here this year, this channel should be big, man. We gonna speak that into existence. By the time football season come around next year, I should be at least like 2,000 subscribers or something like that. We gonna see. We gonna speak it to existence, man. That's, you know what I'm saying. That's the goal. We gonna try to get it. We gonna get it. So, but Who Dat Nation, I'm gonna holler at y'all guys on maybe tomorrow. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Stay warm if you're in a cold area like where I'm at right now. And y'all enjoy the rest of your day, man. I'm out. I'm gonna holler at you guys on the next one. Y'all be easy. I'm out.